So how long did how long did this situation went on for before things starts to fall apart?
A few years. I can't recall for how long, but it went for a few years. There will be point of time my dad will just keep himself silent, isolate in the room by himself. There's also a point of time where after his full time job, he does a part time job just to earn extra money.
Okay.
So it went a few years. So I would say, in the same time, uh, me and my siblings, we are almost getting used to it until we have our shifted our focus more to our studies, because we are still schooling back then. So we don't really focus much on that kind of point. But we do notice that our late mom was not really happy. It looks like she's thinking, daydreaming. So we try to cheer her up, talk to her. We know that she won't want to share. She knows what's happening. We try to keep her happy because we still want to have that happiness in the house, knowing that the situation is a bit different. Yeah.
Your brother, your eldest brother, is how much older he is to you?
2 years older than me.
2 years
Yeah.
older. Okay,
Sorry,
so
3. Yeah.
3 years older.
3 years older than me.
okay. I suppose he's able to understand it better, being
Oh,
older than you.
during that point of time, unfortunately, if I would say, when this kind of thing happens or things get worse, my elder brother wasn't there.
Oh,
Due to he was deployed to overseas because he was in army. He was a driver, so they really need him every now and then.
doing his national service.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. So yeah, things got worse when he wasn't around. Not sure why. Maybe because my elder brother could have stand up for my mom during that point of time. So when he's not around, my mom do inform me that the second in the siblings, I have to step forward and took over my elder brother's duty since he's not around. So it was quite a heavy duty for me lah. That back then, if I can still recall, I was about early 20s. Yeah, so it was quite a big duty for me to take over a role from my elder brothers.
What were the duties that you had to assume?
To look after my siblings, my sister and my younger brother. At that point of time, he was like my about 3-4 years old. Was 5, so I have to take care of my siblings and ensure that my sister goes to school, come back safely, even though the school is just opposite our house. Uh, yeah, I have to take over his role and take care of everyone in the house lah.
Okay, more of a brotherly duty.
More of a
lah.
brotherly kind of role.
So at what point in that entire family saga that everything broke down?
Things happen, which I'm not gonna mention here lah. Things happen, so it's got even worse, and it's overwhelming for me to step in, trying to protect my 2 siblings and also my mom, trying to understand and help my dad to help with what he's facing, even though I can't help him with financially, but at least telling him that I'm there for him. So things got worse between my parents and end up they're going for a divorce. And during that point of time, I was in ITE, doing my ITEs. So things doesn't get better. Things got worse. To the extent, yeah, my late grandparents have to get involved, but it doesn't work. Doesn't seems to help the family to save the family lah. So it's they both of them decided to get the divorce. To be frankly, it was my mom lah, because my dad was being harsh towards my mom, and he challenged my mom to get the divorce and such if she wants to get. So yeah,
And you were what, 18, 19?
yeah, around 18, 19.
18, 19. So you actually understood what was going on then, right?
I I would say yes. I would say no. Why? Because I'm not sure what's the cause of the
Yeah.
of the breakdown of the crack in the family. So uh, I would say I don't have the understanding of why they are getting themselves into this situation and not try to talk things out. Even though they do, but nothing so.
Okay. But this thing has been happening for
Yes.
over a period of years,
Yeah,
right?
for
Before it
years.
came to a standstill. No?
Correct.
Okay, so what happened after that? Did your father still manages the family or help to manage the family, or do you wash his hands thoroughly?
I would say yeah, because when the process of getting the divorce and even after the divorce, I would say yeah, he washed his hands towards us lah. He just, I would say, abandoned us. Yeah. So yet again, I mentioned my elder brothers wasn't there, knowing that he's in national service, so he have to go deployed overseas. So it was a big challenge for me to take up his role and to gather my siblings and my mom of where can we go, because there was point of time where my dad bring over a house agent without any discussion, planning to sell the house. So we also not sure of where are we going and where are we staying. So he decided upon himself without discussing with my mom and even inform us as a siblings. So the house managed to be sold, and I would say we have to get our relative to let us stay with them for a short while until we have a proper place to go.
Okay. So, in other words, after the divorce, your father sold the place, the house in Woodlands, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
And left you, your siblings, and your late mom without any roof over their heads. Fair to
The
say that?
agent at least have the I would say have the hearts to let us stay for a while until we have a place to move. Yeah, there's even though there's only they only can give us at least 1 month. If I can still recall, it was still a struggle for us to get places for us to move in. So we decided to take whatever that's needed, like clothes and such, to bring along with us. So then that's where the house was sold.
So, at that point in time, were you being, the elders in the family at that point in time, right? Because your elder brother was not in Singapore. Were you still in communication with your dad? Like,
No.
did he ask, like, okay, I've made arrangements for you to
Yeah.
stay here, or
No, he
okay,
doesn't
this
do
is the
that.
money that you need,
Nothing. He didn't give us any allowance for us to travel or place to stay, buy allowance to even buy our own food. He just wash his hand clean from us.
No goodbyes.
No. No.
That must have been devastating.
It was
you.
it was stress for me. It was heavy load. It was heavy load. At the age of early 20s, I have to go through this is, I would say, is kind of unfair for me because I don't live a teenage life like most of all of us do. So during that point of time, I have to care for my siblings and rather than going out spend time with my friends, which I do. It just that it's hardly for me to go to do that. Yeah, even go out for a movie, I have to ensure that my siblings have food with them. Uh, Basically, they are taken care of, so I can at least once in a while go out, meet up with my friend, and have some time with myself.
So how many years you went on without having any communication with your father?
Oh,
Or did you make attempts to
no.
look for him, seek him?
Ever since things happen, we don't communicate with each other since then. It took us a long time for us to communicate with him. The only thing that we able to see him is family court during the divorce and such. The maintenance, my late mom, Ada and such. So that's the only time we can see him. Yeah, and also I would say courts, the police officer also did mention that try not to contact him because of his so-called violence. My mom have to apply PPO against him or for all of us. So he there's a few distance that he can only come to us to close to us. If he comes beyond that certain distance, we have to call the police and just inform the police we have this PPO against this person. The police will come immediately lah. But thank God that doesn't happen because we really don't want that to happen because it's gonna cause a drama in front of everyone. So it's enough of what he did towards us, leave us like that, clean his hand off, not giving us at least pocket money to buy food. If he does do that, he were adding more stress to us. Yeah, and that point of time, my mom start to fall sick. Yeah, he slowly have cataract, uh, diabetes, blood pressure, kidney leaking. What else? The water retention in his leg due to the kidney leaking. That's where the water retention starts, and it's hard for her to walk around. Then before she passed away. The last that she had was the stomach cancer. This was informed from her, I would say about almost 3 years. She mentioned that her stomach hurts, even though after she ate, she still hurts. We thought it was okay lah, maybe appendix or gastric and such. But it happens during the night when she wants to sleep. So you have to get a heat pad over her stomach. So only then she can sleep peacefully. But without that, she will cry almost every night.
How old was she when she passed on?
40 plus, late 40s. Late 40s.
Late 40s. So how many years ago was this?
5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Yeah, 5 years ago. Since she passed on, it was like 5 years ago.
Okay. All right. Now back to that part where your parents divorced, and your mom had to take care of her children, right? The four of you, right?
Yeah.
So where did you go?
We stayed in my uncle's place for a short while because knowing that the place is quite limited, so we did ask for his help to at least let us shelter at his place for a few months. Then from there, we got an offer to stay over for another few more months before we apply a rental house. So is quite challenging for all of us, especially for my mom, thinking for what can she feed us daily basis, how can she bring us up, how can she have a roof on top of our head. So it was quite stressing for her. So from there on, I decided upon myself to quit school, quit my ITE, to start work. I worked as the car washer lah back then. So I did manage to help her in a way with financial.
This is before your national service.
Yes, this was before my national service. The quitting school was in the process between my mom and my dad going for a divorce. That is where I stopped my IT school. I start to work.
Okay, just to clarify that I'm not sure whether you are aware of these facts, but when they do when your father sold off the property, right? Did your mom receive any money or payout?
Barely. The agreement was there. It's just that when the agent even mentioned if my dad sell this house, they don't get any profit. There's no earning in this house. It's a loss.
It's a negative sale.
Yeah, it's a negative sale. So my dad still insists of selling that house, but it's between him and the buyer of agreement. So there's some payment that the seller, the buyer give it to deal with my dad lah. So that money was supposed to be split between my dad and my mom because apparently my mom was the second owner. So he agreed during that point of time. But when as human, when the money was there in front of us, shaitan take over. That's it. So he took all the money, good amount of money, he walked off. So the agent stopped him. Agent asked him, I thought we have the verbal agreement, the agreement of splitting the money into two. He didn't say much. That's what I can still remember. So what happened was he took only a few hundreds. I think it should be about 200. He gave it to my mom. That's it. Yeah, so
200 cannot last you
not even a week.
more a week. Yeah.
So my dad also promised us when he got his retire money. If I'm not mistaken, either retire money or the sales money of that house. He wanted to give us a certain amount to all of us, but end up he leave us with a disappointment. We didn't receive any amount.
What was your feeling towards your dad at that point in time?
Hate him. I hate him to whatever he believed in, whatever he did to us, his empty promises. I hate him during that point of time, and what he did to us. He leave each and everyone their own traumatized. My elder brother have his own traumatized. My sister have her own. As for me, I'm gonna leave this with me for the rest of my life lah. Which he tried to chase over my mom. This was after the divorce. We tried to get our clothes removed from his house. So he threw out the clothes. So I wasn't happy. I stand up towards him. He wasn't happy. So we had a struggle later on because we tried to move off peacefully. We tried to take our clothes. and go off.
This house that you're referring to is the house that
He bought for himself
for
after selling the house at Woodlands, and after the divorce, he got a house for himself to stay in. But no choice. The one thing that I appreciate that he still thinks about us by bringing our clothes to his house. But things got worse, so we tried to get the court to follow us to avoid anything to happen, but we wasn't granted. So we have to, be brave. There was only my late mom, my sister, and me. We went over. The plan was take, go. But there was drama. Before we came, there was already drama. Our clothes was on the corridor. And by the time we reached, my dad was throwing the clothes out of the house. So that is where I snapped. I confronted him. He used the padlock. At the edge of the padlock, he used to hit me. So there's a dent here. It is a permanent dent. Yeah. So other than that, the same night when we get our clothes under the void deck, waited for the cab to come over. Not sure what triggers him. He snapped. He came down and chased my mom. So knowing that my mom couldn't run that fast, while chasing, he was screaming, shouting at my mom. So I managed to grab him and pin him down, but unfortunately, he managed to hold me down. He stood up and used his both knees to hit my chest. So whenever there's cold, raining season, my chest will start to have this tightness. So it was since then. Alhamdulillah, as the years goes by, things are getting better lah. But once in a while, it will come. It really hurts lah.